A lot of times people think of the homeless during the dark and cold winter months, but homelessness is a year-round problem even here in the capital region. Jennifer Mullen is live in Troy this morning. We're talking about this, and this is where people are actually working together to make life better for those in need. Right, Jennifer?
That is right, Julia. Here at the Unity House, they're certainly taking full advantage of all the employees to really help break down the poverty statistics and the homelessness and everything that we see here in Troy and Rensselaer County and the surrounding communities. Definitely an issue in the summer. I'm going to bring in Christine Nealon, who knows a lot more about this. She's the Director of Poverty Services. Christine, why summer for the peak?
Well, our landlords and utility companies are very gracious and work with us throughout the winter months, but it does come to a point at times where they're less eager to work during the summer months because it feels like it's not as risky to evict a family or an individual when it's nice outside.
One of the things that you guys have here at the original Unity House is this food pantry. Talk to me a little bit about how this works and what we're seeing here today.
So food insecurity is a symptom of poverty. And so while food pantries don't address food insecurity for the long term, it certainly keeps people from going hungry. So we work really hard to understand what people's needs are. In fact, people can come to this food pantry and choose items from a list that will be relevant to what they would cook in their own homes. And that's really helpful because in the past we didn't provide a choice, and it wasn't as helpful to families who were getting items that maybe their children wouldn't eat or they wouldn't cook.
This is one of many things that you guys have. You have a lot of services and programs. Can you take me through some of those?
Sure. So our goal is to address the symptoms of poverty and ultimately to end poverty, but we know that that's a really big task. So in the meantime, we're working to make sure that people have enough food to eat. So through our food pantry, as well as our congregate meal program at Bethany in downtown Troy, where we serve about 250 people a day, breakfast and lunch, 7 days a week. We also have our emergency assistance programming where we have case managers available to meet with individuals and families who either have an eviction notice or a utilities shut-off notice or some other crisis caused by medical incidents or even just making a minimum wage instead of a living wage. And so there's that. And also our supported employment program where folks who have experienced barriers to staying employed can come and get support from us.
Excellent. And I know another big one is domestic violence that you guys have and there's a 24-hour service for that. A lot more to talk about here at the Unity House, including a new opening in October. It's all coming up in the next half hour. I'm Jennifer Mullen, live in Troy, CBS 6 News.